Hey Cozy Home fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shamika and this is Cozy Home by Sham. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. Alright y'all, so I am obviously back with some more updates on episode 7 of this renovation series that I'm doing. And by the way, if you couldn't already tell from my intro, I am super hoarse. And it's not the flu. I lost my voice praying. I pray very hard sometimes. But yeah, I lost my voice praying. And so I'm going to be fighting through this video. But this episode features continued installation of the doors that I showed you in last video. And also me shopping for kitchen backsplash tiles. And most importantly, the installation of some beautiful dual blinds. So if you're interested, and trust me, you're gonna wanna see, so keep on watching. So guys, for last episode, I showed you the installation of the room doors, and that's another room door getting installed. And it's still not nowhere close to complete. Some of the areas still need to be sanded down to be smooth, and they still need a fresh coat of paint. So we're gonna spray the doors. They're not gonna remain the way that you're seeing them right now, but that's what it's looking like so far. And also, I went with that style door because of the frosted glass element. Why did I want to go for a frosted glass element? Is because, as I said in previous videos, I want to maintain as much of the natural light as possible inside that apartment. It does not get a lot of natural light, so I didn't want to go for doors that are just completely blacked out with wood or aluminum. I opted for something that has frosted glass in between to still be able to let in some light. So from inside the bedroom, it would be able to get light source from the living room if there are lights on, and also from the windows in the bedroom, light will come through those frosted glass to the living room with the doors closed. And frosted glass, guys, you can't see through them, so whoever's inside the bedroom gets complete privacy. The electrician also came in to finally fit those newer switch plates for the newer light switches that we installed inside this apartment, and also fit the newer socket plates as well. So definitely had to get rid of those discolored plates over the sockets and the light switch because of course we're doing away with the old and in with the new. And now for my favorite part of the video, the blinds installation. But before I show you, I want to give a quick explanation as to why I chose the style blinds I did and the color. Just in case you're also shopping around for blinds for your window treatments, you'll be able to make an educated decision as to what kind of blinds you go with and what you need the blinds to be able to do once you install them. All right? So a quick backstory on the windows. So initially, the owners had absolutely no intention to change windows for more reasons than one. Let's give you two. One, for budget reasons, and two, because it's an apartment complex, strata rules. So let's explain the strata rules for those living in an apartment or desire to live in an apartment. These are the hiccups that you will face if you plan to renovate. So on the outside of every apartment complex, strata rules stipulate that you are unable to change the style of anything showing on the outside of the building, and of course the windows are on the outside. So for consistency and for the overall upkeep of that building, just so everyone doesn't go ahead and just change out their windows and then you have a bunch of different apartments on the complex with different windows that just is not visually appealing. There are rules for that, so we can't change those windows to make them more modern, of course, the way I would like to do them. So those were the two issues that we faced. So because of those two issues, we only had two options: work with the windows as is, or we take them out on one condition: we have to make them back the exact same way that they were previously. Like I said, for consistency around the outer parts of the building, I would have to make back louvers and the same kind of dated French windows. And if you know me, you already know that part was not an option for me. Because if I'm taking those out, I would prefer to go for, sleeker, more modern finishes for a window treatment and not necessarily louvers. Yeah. So plan B, of course, was to keep the window as is and go with dual blinds. I'll explain why I chose dual blinds in a little while. Now, there are different types of blinds that you could go with for a window treatment that from the inside would look nice. But remember, we're working with an older style window that is deteriorating, so we want to cover as much of that as possible. And the other options for blinds covers the window, but then when it's time to let in light, you will have to roll it all the way up, which will reveal the imperfections of the older model window. So that's not an option. Or you can get blinds that cover the window but opens like a dual blind to let in light, but they are made from thicker plastic materials that aren't as durable, because after a while opening and closing, it can bend, it can break. And yeah, that's not an option. You want something that is lasting, because everything costs and things are really, really expensive these days. So whatever investment you're making for your window treatments, go with something that is durable and that will be able to let in natural source of light if you don't have already done up modern windows. And also with the other kind of blinds too, those thicker plastic ones, they pose a problem to clean without damaging them. So I went with dual blinds. Now, the beauty of dual blinds is that you can choose to get them made with fabric or a thinner type of plastic that is really bendy, easier to clean, and also it covers that window completely, and you roll to open because there are mesh in between. So once you roll to open, you'll be able to let in light but still cover that window completely. So it will appear as if you just got brand new French windows, but you didn't. That's the power of dual blinds. For color, I went with white for the kitchen and both bedrooms, and for the living area, that's the open concept living, dining, and kitchen, I went with black dual blinds, all plastics, because I want them to be able to be cleaned properly. This is not a property that the owner themselves will be living in. That way, you hear your stuff a lot better. It's going to be a rental property, so we are going for things that are, more durable, like I said, and is easier to clean. But for the open concept living and dining that flows into the kitchen, I opted to go with black at that large, beautiful glass door that we installed, and for the window treatment beside it, because of the black cupboards inside the kitchen. So we wanted that same black accent down on the opposite side of the room that also would accent well with the ceiling fans that we installed. So that's the reason we went with black, and because that door leading out to the patio would be a high traffic area, so I went with something that is obviously easier to clean. Okay. Also for the kitchen, even though I went with white dual blinds, they are plastic, so it's easy to clean, especially in a kitchen that will have many spills and splashes. You want something that is easy to clean. Beautiful, functional, but also easy to clean for the kitchen area. Anyways, guys, I did enough of the talking for now. Let's take a look at the rest of the installation for the blinds uninterrupted. Let's go. So that's it for the blinds installation. Guys, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think, and definitely let me know if you're loving the blinds installation. Even if you don't like it, I still want to hear and why. Okay. All right. So just in case you are seeing the unfinished areas in the crevice of the ceiling, of course, that is not how we would have left it. So the painter came in to finish up on those areas. There are also some imperfections in the ceiling right around where we created holes to install the ceiling fan. So the drywall specialist will be coming back in to seal those imperfections, then sand it, and then of course we will repaint those areas. Also guys, for one of the bedrooms, we ripped out the entire structure for the closet to replace it with something obviously more sleek and modern. So this was the original closet setup with bifold doors, and we took out that entire structure like I said, and my carpenter came in and did the framing for the closet that we will be installing. By the way, that's not the color we're going for. That is merely just primer that you're looking at on those boards that we used for the frame. We are going for this modern look for the closet, and of course the same lighter color gray in the space. I also ran down to Tile City to finally grab some tiles to start the tiling for the kitchen backsplash. So my original plan was to purchase mosaic tiles that were already in that sort of herringbone style or pattern that I wanted to do for the kitchen backsplash, but of course no luck. So I instead purchased these subway tiles that should be able to replicate the same herringbone style that I wanted to do. By the way, just in case you have no clue of what I'm talking about when I say herringbone style, this is the inspo for the backsplash. So that's the pattern within which we're going to lay the tiles. So just in case you're shopping around for tiles, you were interested in that same design but you can't find any mosaic tiles, subway tiles are able to do the same exact look. It's all about the position and the pattern within which those tiles are laid on the wall. All you need is a talented and very good tiler, and that I do have. Okay. Alrighty guys, still more updates to come, but this is where we stop for this week's video. Thank you so very much as usual for watching. I'm going to be coming with the updates for this renovation project at some point, and it's very soon. I'm going to stop with these back-to-back series, because if I show you too much, then you won't be wowed when you finally see the overall reveal. So I'm gonna stop at some point. I think I might give you guys one more video, and then that's it until the big reveal. Like usual guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share my content on out with your friends, to your friends and family, and help me to grow over here on YouTube. Before I end this video, I want to just sincerely thank each and every one of you that take time out of your day to watch my content and leave a like or even leave a comment. I sincerely appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed, especially for those of you that come week after week. I can't even, honestly, if I start to list, I'm sure I'm gonna leave off somebody, so let me not list, because I don't want anybody to feel left out. I promise you, next video I'm gonna write down the names of those of you that come back to back and give you all a proper shout out. All right, but for those of you, like I said, that come every single time I drop a video to just show your support, big love, much love. I truly appreciate it. I also want to give a special shout out to a larger creator that noticed my video the other day, and I don't think she understands how much just her comment meant to me. I want to shout out Chrissy from Watch Chrissy Work. I watch her videos all the time, so I was blown away when I saw that she commented on my video. I got instantly teary-eyed, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And honestly, yes, because it was her, and the fact that I've watched so much of her videos, I obviously love her if I've watched so much of her content. and to now be noticed by her and be told that, hey, you know, I love it, you're doing a good job. That was such a big deal for me. And it's not just it's just an indication that my videos are now reaching, you know, larger creators. It is reaching people, and that really, really, really moved me. And what also moved me is that she not only watched but commented, and as a larger creator she definitely could have just silent watched, and she didn't. And just that comment was all the encouragement that I needed. So thank you so very much for commenting, Chrissy. I really, really appreciate it. Some days are hard, guys. Some days it's really discouraging. A lot goes in on the back end, a lot of time, effort, and hard work to put out a video and then not have it reach as much people as you would intend for it to reach. So some days are very discouraging. So just the smallest comment, you never know, makes my day. All right, so big up all of you guys that comment and leave a like and share my videos. And like I said, guys, at the end of every video, don't forget to put God first in whatever it is that you do. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.